And these are the men who've created that impressive record. Now, I'm sure to many viewers, these are unrecognisable names. Not exactly household, are they? But nevertheless, the two you want to look out for. At number 6, Sammy Johnstone, who scored 9 goals in the last 6 games. And Tommy Coyle, whom St Johnstone paid to Dumbarton £10,000. And he has scored 8 goals. Not a bad buy. And 12 Scottish Cup medals between Leighton, McLeish and Willie Miller. A veritable harvest of Scottish Cup success. And that kind of experience will be invaluable today. And there's a gentleman who's seen around in Scottish football for some years. The irrepressible Andrew Waddle. Now, the conditions overhead are absolutely appalling. We've had a monsoon in Perth over the last couple of hours or so. But I have to agree with Ian Porterfield that the pitch is in remarkably good condition. It will certainly cut up. There's not the slightest doubt about that, especially in the goal mouth. You can see it just to the left there. It is pretty muddy. But all credit to the ground staff here at Perth. Despite all that, it's in relatively good nick. Might also say of this pitch here at St Johnstone, it used to be the widest. I think that conveys that impression there. It used to be the biggest, in fact, in Scottish football. They brought it in a little, but it is upsides Hampden Park. And so for anybody coming here to play wide attacking football, it's absolutely ideal. St Johnstone have been building up a very good reputation for themselves. And look at that, a little bit tricky. The ball was held back there. It's picked up by Masgrave. Good run by Masgrave, wants a 1-2, and there's Jim Leighton. Brought into action right away by St Johnstone team, quite clearly determined to rattle Aberdeen. Challenge there by McKillop. Well, Johnston's picking it up on the break very well, and that was Willie Faulkner. Well, both Johnstone and Tommy Coyle, number 8, counter-attacking very well. That's the figure of Steve Masgrave. Picked up by Ian Heddle. Well, that wasn't a bad shot by Tommy Coyle. That's the boy I mentioned at the start. There he is, left-footed shot, just slightly underneath it, giving it that unnecessary elevation. Oh, they're linking very well, St Johnstone. That's not a bad ball, and McLeish almost pushed. Can he put it wide? He does. Ian Heddle. Good interception though by McKinney. And there's experience for you, Jim Bett. Didn't he get out of that tight corner very well? Alec McLeish back after a 3-week absence. He had a hamstring injury. Last time we saw him, he was sitting in the stand at Easter Road looking rather doleful. Much happier than today. Aberdeen forced to play that square. Nicholas. Well, that was Stewart, rather. And there's McLeish. Long wide and a very handsome one, finding Masgrave. It's a throw. Here's Waters. Oh, no, he won't take Willie Miller on with play like that. Hewitt took that down very well. He needs a bit of support. Ooh, just a bit too much by Nicholas. Well, it says a lot for Aberdeen Football Club that they spent £3,000 helping St Johnstone improve conditions here, thus increasing the attendance today by 50%. That's a neat ball. They've got to touch it well and effectively on the surface. The position like that. Is there anybody there? McLeish, and finished off by McKinney. Oh, picked up beautifully there by Johnstone. No shot. Really got to strike balls in midfield with confidence. Good control. Again, it was Johnstone. Oh, given away. Faulkner was always going to get that. Free kick tackled by Willie Miller, and I must say, I think Miller went fairly for the ball, and I thought the player was down a little bit low. But it is a free kick. You can see this again, Miller going up, well, yeah. No, I think the referee was justified on that second glance at it. Free kick, taken there by Coyle. Tried to bend it in a little. Not a bad free kick, nicely thought out, but Jim Leighton, the master of it eventually. Bit too obvious there from Charlie Nicholas, just kept possession. That was Peter Nicholas to McKimmie. He has bent the run on the right. And there it goes to McKimmie. This could be a great goal. Oh, superb play. Well broken up there by McKillop. That was the best move of the game so far. Now look at this move. The touchback there, the 1-2, and as he breasted it down, it just fell out of his control. That's Faulkner. It's square but useful. Connor too easily picked off. Well, that's not very easy to do, to brush off a tackle by Bet, but Sammy Johnson did that well. It's wide. There's a good ball into the box, and just too much. That was a much better ball. And now we can hear the St Johnstone supporters. This has raised their hopes. I like the way they played this ball into the box. A little diagonal run, a little bit unfortunate. He tried to angle the ball with his chest and turn at the same time. And it goes, and McKimmie. That might be a corner kick, it is. Minutes to go to the half-time whistle, and this is St Johnstone's first corner kick. There's Leighton, and away, frantically away by McKinney. Aberdeen coming out quickly. One run round the edge of the box, there's nobody there. Great position. Alec McLeish, the saviour of Aberdeen, and the St Johnstone supporters think there's just a chance now. There's Big Alec. Red locks flaring, they're a bit damp, but he's still there, marvellous in the air. Goalkeeper should get that. Now that the dust has settled, as it were, I think actually St Johnstone squandered a marvellous opportunity. I mean, a player free in the Aberdeen box is an unheard of luxury almost, and the cross simply wasn't good enough. Haven't seen very much of Heddle. He's looking slightly more immaculate stroke-wise than some others. Due to lack of participation, perhaps. Well, that's a better ball. Ooh, that was angled just a little bit too much. Yes, that's Tommy Coyle again. Picked it up. He was not offside. And you can see a little bit too much on the angle. Well, the big man in the centre of defence, Alan McKillop, has had an excellent afternoon. Charlie Nicholas has hardly had a sniff of the ball, and McKillop is very good in the air as well. Well, winning some tackles now in midfield, St Johnstone. There's a run forward, and again, coming from the deep, Sammy Johnstone. Just before half-time, St Johnstone picking up. Jim Layton right in the middle, and he wants to be the boss here. It's in here, post one. There's Layton, should get this, and I think he maybe looked as if he might miscue that, because it's very difficult for a goalkeeper to jump up cleanly on a gluey surface like this. Back it again. He's had some useful runs. That's a very good turn. Oh! Dear, oh dear. Now, was Bet given offside? I saw the linesman put his flag up, but not until after Bet had headed that in. Now, I was watching the linesman. Look at this stage here. I thought Bet was going to be in an offside position, but the referee obviously did not give offside, and that is a crystal clear chance. Only seconds of this half remaining. This is Sammy Johnstone. Then it falls free. It's the... Oh, so close. Waters. Neat little ball again by Johnson. And down it broke. Well, that was Coyle again coming in. I thought it was ending up in the corner of the net. Great finish by St Johnstone to this first half. And there goes the half-time whistle. A rousing ending to this half. But mark you, the field out there is now beginning to resemble the battlefield at Passchendaele. Despite what I said at the start, it has cut up very badly indeed. And the chances have come. I thought really Jim Bett ought to have put Aberdeen in the lead just before half-time. And then St Johnstone came storming back. And Tommy Coyle with that shot that looked from this angle to be going into the net. Well, there it was, no scoring, and the only prediction I would make at the end of the day, the laundry bill is going to be enormous. Well, it's certainly been a punishing enough first half, but I think the conditions will get heavier and heavier, and one has to pose the question, can a part-time team from the second division keep this frenetic pace going against a club of the stature of Aberdeen, with all their experience and strength and full-time football? That in itself is intriguing enough. Certainly the spirit and the will exists in the St Johnstone team. They've demonstrated that just before half-time. It's just over, I think. There we are. This calculation of the jump, and I think that'll be a free kick. Yes. Against Hackett. Well, there's a score. We're just about 20 minutes into the second half. No sign of a break in that deadlock, although I get the impression that Aberdeen are now trying to grind their way through and wear St Johnstone down. Coyle again, very impressed. Hesitant rock, header there by Nicholas. Charlie Nicholas was wanting that, but it was gone instead to Hewitt. There's corner. Hackett was a very good shot. Goalkeepers do not like a shot like that in these conditions. It had a little bit of curl in it. Well, Hackett timed us very well. It didn't have enough angle on it. But as I said, there was a little bit of a curl, and the goalkeeper did well to get behind it. Oh, it was a good ball by Charlie Nicholas, beginning to lie deeper and deeper. Hackett. Caught there by Falcon, and again Aberdeen get the corner kick. And as I said, this remorseless pressing forward might wear St Johnstone down. Hackett with it. It goes beyond everybody. There's a great chance for here. Oh dear, oh dear. He looks a very bedraggled figure in the rain there after a miss like that. Certainly not an easy chance, but not the most difficult either. Paul just missing that. There's McKillop. Miller should get that. Corner. Charlie Nicholas, just a bit too close. Watch, good play. Now, away breaks Coyle. It's Coyle, it's a nice move by Coyle. And they get a goal kick, I think, yes. That was a deflection. I think Coyle was perfectly entitled to go at the defence like that. Well, there we are. I hope he sees his family tonight. Take a long while to get down from there. It gets all so bogged down at times. Sammy Johnstone trying to find a way through. Nicely turned round. There's a chance. Oh, it's over the top. It was a shot. In came Heddle from that cross ball. Nice jinking little run there by Musgrave, and it broke kindly to Heddle, and it was too side-footed. It was more a kind of slap at the ball than anything else. It lacked conviction. And Aberdeen at this stage, no scoring and playing against now a spirited team again, are living dangerously. Getting it right out of the glory there. Oh, there's a turn there by the sub, Danny Powell. I'm told he's very quick. Master trying to get through, and it was too straight. Really had to cut that back. But they're pounding down in Aberdeen, and there's no feeling or indication of inferiority any longer. Nicholas. Way by Thompson. Willie Miller. That's a corner kick, yes. Now, it's from a position like this that Aberdeen should try to exploit, I think, maybe an uncertainty along the back of that defence in the air when it gets near the goalkeeper. Don't do it that time. Was broken to Willie Miller. Great save. And the Aberdeen captain was up determined to make that. Oh dear, oh dear. That was unnecessary. Doing a Mike Tyson on Willie Miller, and he'll be booked for that. Well, down it swept, and there was the Aberdeen captain down to his right foot, and he can drive them in. There's the booking. With the goalkeeper, just looked very anxious there, and Robert Connor. McKellar, well, he did a little bit of mountaineering there. Go to St. Johnstone, yes. I think St. Johnstone stand a chance of winning this game, you know, not just holding on, but winning it if they can get that ball to the likes of Johnson. It breaks very well from midfield, as I've been saying. This is a sub. And the run at the back. Well, here's a great chance. Coyle needs to lay it off. Coyle, and he's far too greedy. Might suffer a little remorse watching that again. Well, he did get the opportunity, and I suppose the thought was going through his mind, I could win the game here with only about 12 minutes to go. Shala or Shatta, and he went on his own and made a mistake. Yes, McKellar has done that very well. Good, strong player. That's a very useful ball indeed. The goalkeeper's made a blunder, and he gets a retrieval and does very well. It's like the Scottish variation of the Eton Wall game down there for a minute, rolling in the mud. Let's watch this again. He's made 2 or 3 little flops like this. The ball like a bar of soap, and a wet one at that. And he recovered. Cut up. Not bothering about stylish clearances from defence. Aberdeen supporters going into that little plaintive universal football chant. All we are saying, give us a goal. It's not all that easy. Well, weak one there by Don McVicker. Well, Aberdeen was strong favourites to win this game, there's no doubt about that. But given the circumstances, it would be a tragedy if St. Johnstone were to lose it now. And it's Alderson is there. And it looks as if they have lost it. Connor put that in on the rebound. There it was, just that little run there by Faulkner made all the difference. Charlie Nicholas was round, but it was Connor who put it in. Little trick there by Nicholas, and that is why these supporters are feeling it's been worthwhile getting drenched. A last ounce of energy in the St. Johnstone team to save this game. We're now into injury time. McKellar. Didn't have the accuracy it required. Here's Nicholas, just kept it in. That's better play, Tom Jones. And the goalkeeper is as well hoisting in his downfield, because we've now played 1 minute of injury time. There it goes, the final whistle, and Aberdeen are in the next round of the Cup. But believe you me, the second division part-time team, despite the jubilation of the Aberdeen supporters there, made them fight all the way and have nothing to be ashamed of.